Morning all, 10:30 on a Monday morning, 32 degrees. It's a hot one and I am all kitted up in bike gear and out on a test ride of this ZSB with a 32 litre top box. Switched over to my sports summer gloves with the Kevy mesh in them. Right, before it gets too hot and I cook like the proverbial spring chicken in a barbecue. Still starts up on a warm day. Right, let's get out. Let's wait for car to move and then we shall have some fun. And we're going to do some country lanes today. I need the shade. Jesus, I am sweating already inside my crash helmet. It is mad out here at the moment. We're currently about 32 degrees. Waiting for vehicles to get out of the way. Car is turning in, but the van behind is going straight. I should be able to get out after here. Right, we're off. Second gear pull away as always. Just see that the gearbox is working good and taking the torque. And sun visor down, yes. So, following on from yesterday, we had a nice little run down to the Super Sausage, me and Andy GSA Tractor. So you haven't seen his version of the video, that'll probably be up soon. Go and look at Andy's version. And I do like that BMW. But we're talking Lexmoto ZSB. Now, for all of you that are going to whinge and whine and go, oh, I can't see a mirror on that bike. Yes, I am doing a lot of shoulder checking this morning. Went to fit the mirrors, and as always with one of my PDIs, I always say I test absolutely everything. Right hand mirror was a little bit floppy, and put the left hand one, and the left hand one was as well. So they rattle around like the proverbial. Warranty claim into Lexmoto. I need another set of mirrors, please. So that's exactly what we've done, but for the purposes of ride testing, no mirrors. You do not need to have mirrors on a motorcycle for an MOT. They're not obligatory items. So if you've got no mirrors on your bike, it's not going to fail the MOT, guys. So just to bring you up on that one and let you know. But obviously make sure you have got a mirror, because otherwise you've got to keep doing this over your shoulder all the time. And I'm normally one for the shoulder checks, and then when sitting at nights, put the bike in neutral, hold it on the front brake and just keep an eye over your shoulder. That way, something coming in, you see something coming in a bit quick, bang it in the first gear and pull away out the way. Right, I love the smell of burning off paint as well. I can smell the exhaust burning off on this. Do like the smell of freshly cooked paint. It's going to be a little bit warmer today for a test ride on one of these. And with all these big heavy jackets on, my back is already wet. I can feel it's very, very wet. But am I bothered? Not really. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. I would rather be hot and sweaty than lose a layer of skin. And there are quite a few TikTok videos of people going on about bikers riding around in shorts and t-shirt. And we had one at the bike cafe yesterday who did get a bit he didn't stay there very long. I think he stayed for all of about 5 minutes, because he got pulled up by about 6 bikers and they went, seriously mate, you're riding a 600cc bike, you've got a pair of sandals on. He had Jesus creepers on, not even a pair of trainers, he had a pair of Jesus creepers on a 600 sports bike, a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, not even a pair of gloves, and he got pulled out for it. And he went, yeah, but it's my skin, my concern, if I come off, I'll just hurt myself. One of the guys actually said to me, he said, if you come off mate, you're going to be dead. You are not going to survive that, because you've got no protection whatsoever, apart from your crash helmet. In the UK, the only obligatory item you need is a crash helmet. I could ride naked in absolutely... No, get that thought out of your mind. Get the thought out of your mind. But all intents and purposes, you could ride around in the nudge, you'd probably get yourself caught and arrested. But the only thing you really need is a crash helmet. Absolute no-no. As I say, at gap, all the gear, all the time. I couldn't care less. Well, it's going to be the worst tomorrow, 40 degrees tomorrow, and I am out riding again. Now, Simon GTR was going to come with us on a run yesterday, and he said, no, forget that idea, it's going to be too darn hot, I'm not riding. And yes, it was incredibly hot yesterday. I think we stayed at Super Sausage yesterday for all of about 45 minutes, and then we barreled back down the A5, me and Andy together, put the bike away. First thing I did when I got home was straight in the hot tub. Nice cold hot tub to cool myself off, get rid of the heat. And I think I sat in that for most of the day with a beer. So, as I always say, all the gear, all the time. It doesn't matter if it's baking hot summer's day, it's freezing cold, or it's just a nice day. Just get all the gear on. 28 mile an hour, yes, sticking to the speed limit. So we're 2.5 miles in on this one. Final test ride. And I'm going to get a nice long one in. Now these ZSBs, this is my last one. ZSBs and Titans, I'm completely sold out of them. I have got more Iskas coming and a couple of Auras. So if you fancy an Iska, get in quick. First come, first serve. Grab it while it's hot, or as Snoop Dogg says, drop it while it's hot. Get in there and get yourself one of those. Summer biking is the in thing at the moment, and if you happen to want to be out on a bike, just think of all the benefits. You're nice and cool in the sun. You are when you're moving, but when you're sat in traffic it's worse. The only downside is you're not surrounded by a huge great metal cage. You've got the open air, you just got to watch out for all the numpties. And believe me, I had my fair share of them on Saturday. Loads of the things, 4 in about 12 minutes. But that's another video to watch, the Titan and a multitude of bell ends. Go and have a look at that one. Me and Simon have been racking up those bad car drivers at an incredible rate, and there are a lot of bad car drivers at the moment. Driving standards in any town have dropped through the floor, and the amount of people that you see on their mobile phones is beggars belief. Best thing to do, take the footage, send it into the cops, they'll do something about it if they can be bothered. They're too busy out nicking motorcyclists at the moment for just stupid little trivial things. And you can stop there, thank you very much. Through the junction. Right, we're going to go down the dual carriageway, rack a bit of mileage up, and this bike's due to go out in a couple of days. Get it back, final bolt check, see if my mirrors have arrived this morning, which they should do, with a bit of luck, and then we can crack on with the rest of the day. And the only downside to it is I've got another 4 test rides to do today, so as they say, mad dogs and Englishmen out in the midday sun. Oh, that is nice. I've found a bit of shade for all of about 30 seconds. Get my visor up, have some air for a minute. We're off, and I can still smell that fresh paint burning off. But as I say, these ZSBs, cheapest ones that Lexmoto do, and 2040 I think they sell for at the moment, plus obviously on the road fees. But for a little urban runaround, 5-speed box, dual braking, and who needs mirrors when you can do shoulder checks? Sitting a nice steady 45 mile an hour, and then we roll back to 40, 45, 40, 45, 40. Just try to vary the speed a little bit, up and down, and then you're going to get the whingers. Oh, you're on a dual carriageway 40. I've covered that in about 5 or 6 other videos. All Milton Keynes is dual carriageway everywhere, and they are all 70 mile an hour. If you're on a 50cc ped, you're going to be doing 30. If you're on a bicycle, Even worse, there is a very, very tiny bicycle lane just the other side of that, between that and the Armco. But look at the amount of crap in there. So you're going to be out in this first lane on your bicycle. You don't want to be putting your wheels in all that crap. So that's the reason why. But never bothers me. Nice and easy to do, and I've got a camera. And for the person that asked me last week when I was riding the bike, the blue car was a little bit close. Did I report him? No, I couldn't be bothered. Could have took a mirror, could have pulled up and had a go, but let them get on with it. As I say, standards of car driving have dropped through the floor massively, and I think the government should bring in compulsory 5-year testing, where you pay 50, 60 quid or whatever, you go and do a refresher course, and the driving instructor, alright, you're not going to lose your licence for doing it, but the driving instructor will say, right, this is what you need to practice up on, you need another lesson, and make it a compulsory lesson. But let driving instructors do it, not driving examiners. Driving instructors teach all year round, so they're going to know what they're looking for, being DVSA trained or DVLA trained or whatever it is. So let driving instructors get the extra money out of it, not the government. Little bit of money in the coffers for the driving instructors. Now for bikes, obviously you've got your CBT every 2 years, but once you've got a big bike, that is it. That's the lot. That is all you do. Go out, plough the road. I tend to do a refresher twice a year, but I ride with a lot of big bikers all the time, and I also ride with the Rosper boys, and it's good to get that extra little bit of training in, and your friends say to you, oh right, spotted you on this corner, you did this, or I spotted you doing that, this is what you need to do. Tighten it up a little bit. Now Simon is obviously a Rosper rider, fully accredited Rosper rider, so he tends to pick up on stuff I do. That's nice. Number plate muscles. Yeah, very nice. Wouldn't have it in that colour though. Purple, nah. Not my cup of tea. Nice car, horrible colour. That's one for the YouTubies. So we've got the hill climb to do, back to the garage, job done. Bottle of water today. Oh, and you can tell it's hot out there because my nose is itching like the proverbial, and I don't normally suffer from hay fever. I think I'll have the visor up for a little bit. First gear, check the shoulder, front brake on. Right, hill climb to do. Back to the garage. Bottle of water and a vape. But it pulls through the gearbox lovely. Right, might be a bit of wind noise. I'm going to leave my visor up. That's too windy. Back down with the visor. Now let's just see. So holding it at, let's hold it at 42, 5,000 RPM, 42, 44. Now normally these drop about 3 miles an hour on a hill climb. Throttle locked out with my wrist, trying not to move my hand, but it's doing alright. We're on the easy bit. It's not till we get past the sign that the hill gets steeper, and I love this hill because it's a nice hill climb on the way to home. See, I'm not telling you where I live. While we're doing that, let's catch up on a few videos that are out at the moment. If you haven't seen Nitro Rory, Nitro-RORY, go and check out Nitro Rory's channel. There we are, I told you, 2 mile an hour we dropped it. Nitro Rory. He only rides 50cc's, but he's got some great reviews of some 50cc bikes, and I commented on one today. It sounded lovely. So go and check out Nitro Rory's channel. Go and have a look at him on little 50cc's. Anything 50cc related, Rory is the man. He knows everything about a 50cc engine, from sort of your 1970s, 80s bikes right up to your modern day ones. So go and chat with Rory. He knows everything about 50cc bikes. Very, very good channel. Very, very informative as well. Military Biker is back on the scene with Diesel's Hog Vlog. That was good to catch up with Stevie on the Friday night live stream, and he's just done on his Military Biker channel the big American Air Museum. And we actually got to see the bomber, the Enola Gay, that dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, I believe. Or one of the towns, anyway. Keep forgetting it's a 5-speed boxer going for the 6 habit. But it picks up speed very, very quickly, these little ZSBs. They're a very, very good bike. Right, where are you going? Moving out. Thank you very much. Nice for him to move right to the outside lane and give me a gap. So that's them. Military Biker. There's Hills on 2 Wheels. Go and check him out. He's currently still riding around the States, and he's got some more stuff coming out. He does a lot with these aftermarket companies now. If you happen to own a Harley, or you want to know anything Harley, Hills on 2 Wheels is the channel to talk about. If you happen to be into Indian motorcycles at the moment, go and chat with Burning Gas Hall in Ass. Both him and his wife have got the Indians now. He's got a very, very good channel. Go and check that one out. Lockwood 92, Z-Ed Motovlogs, Ayrshire Vlogster, Mark, he's back on the scene as well. Cold Outs Rideouts. Now, Carl put a video out about a week ago. I haven't watched it yet, so Carl, I will get out and I will watch your video. So I've got about 18 to 20 videos stacked in my player at the moment on watching a few. But there's just so much bike stuff out with all these bike vloggers, and you can only follow so many channels in so much time, and I like to watch a full video. I don't like clicking through and just getting the highlights, so I tend to sit and watch a whole video while I'm sitting there with a beer or having a nibble on a sandwich. So Carl, we'll watch your video, mate. Jim Diesel's got obviously Finally Friday out. There are loads and loads of vloggers. Simon GDR 1400, Andy GSA Tractor, just so many. Uncle Red, Rhythmic Biker. So lots and lots of videos out there if you happen to be into bike material. Oh look, wrong lane. The lane that he was in is this lane. On the phone. Hear him talking. Now, how many people are now going to block the roundabout when it goes to green? That's the other thing. Lane goes to red, everyone starts backing up, and then they come across your lane and block you out completely. Now, the reason I'm sat to the offside is because anything coming in a little bit fast, I become squish factor if I'm behind the car. At least I've got a runoff area. Oh, come on, move. I have sweat running down my back and other parts of the body. Right, I think we're going to red. Come on. Please. Please. Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on. I've never known a light take so long to change. We're off. And the best bit is 40 mile an hour road, so I can just sit here at 40 now. Oh, air movement, love it. So, sorted. Bike's running lovely. Final QC tomorrow in the morning. Register the bike and put the mirrors on later today. As always, sweaty like, subscribe, comment. Follow me on the social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Why is he sitting with his backside out? Council as always. My favourite little pub. But it's not a bad little nightclub that. People go, oh, what's the rainbow bus for? That is Pink Punters, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. You name it, they do it. And I'm not going to be derogatory because I have a lot of that type of friend. And you always get the haters. And you're, oh, you're gay. Yeah, what's the problem? You're ugly. You can't change that. So, it's not a bad little nightclub that. And it don't have to pull a crowd on a Saturday night. So, back to the garage we go. Big bottle of water awaits me. I'm going to stand in the breeze. Whatever you're doing this week, keep an eye out for the next test ride. Sweaty RB. But until the next one, guys, be well, ride safe. From RB, it's a big goodbye from me.